Guys, so today we are going to be going over UFC men's weight class tier list. I'm going to base this off of, how exciting the weight class is, and yeah. Right here we have our guys. These are probably all the champions at the time when they made this tier list. So obviously Pantoja is going to be represent flyweight, even though he's not the current champion, right? Next we're gonna have O'Malley at bantamweight, Ilya at lightweight, even though he is Ilya at featherweight, even though he is at lightweight now. Okay, we have to remember that. And Islam is at lightweight, even though he's at welterweight now. So it's gonna be kind of confusing, right? But I'm basing this off of the current situation in these divisions, right? Leon Edwards, welterweight, Drakus, middleweight, Pereira, light heavyweight, Tom Aspinall represents heavyweight. Okay? We're going to start with heavyweight. Listen, guys. Heavyweight for a while was a fun division. Within the past few years, really, it's just been a stinker, dude. Pretty much, I feel like since Francis left, it's been a stinker. It's like then John Jones comes back, holds back the division for so long, and then eventually we get a title fight, a good one. Aspinall versus Gane ends in an eye poke, and now Aspinall's out for a while. Division's on hold again. On top of that, not that many good rising contenders. I mean, the guys I could think of right now is like Hokit and Valter Walker are some of our favorites from heavyweight right now, are just not looking too well. Like Tuivasa, Derek Lewis. It's been a lot of stinkers. And heavyweight division has always been that division where it's like it's either gonna be a banger or it's gonna be a banger first round finish, or it's going to be a sloppy 3-round decision. And it's been the second one a lot more often recently. Heavyweight's hurting. And, it's going to go to D. Heavyweight's going to D. We're going to go in, not in this order, but we're going to go in the order of the weight divisions. So we started with heavyweight. We're going to go light heavyweight, which Pereira is here representing. Light heavyweight right now is better than what it was before Pereira came to the division. Light heavyweight back in the day was that division, okay? It was, the Chuck Liddell era. Like, that was the most popular division. You had all the bangers there. And then once the Pride guys came in, you had, like, the Rampage Jackson, the Vanderlei Silvas, and those guys come in. It lit it up even more. On top of that, then John Jones got the belt, and light heavyweight was that division. Not so much anymore, but it is better than what it was. I want to go B or C, but I think since the fact that like we don't really know who Pereira is going to get next at light heavyweight, we're over here talking about Pereira fights at heavyweight. I think Olberg would be the one fight at light heavyweight, but even at that, like, I think I have to go C. As much as I like Pereira is one of my favorite current fighters. It just, his division's lacked. He's kind of taking out the main guys, really, besides Olberg. Yeah. All right. Middleweight, we got Drakus representing. Middleweight, right now, you have Hamzat as champion. The title has changed so much recently. It's changed hands so much recently, which I think is an exciting factor, right? Hamzat is now champion. I haven't really heard anything about him make his return whatsoever. I don't know. Middleweight's it's a mixed bag for sure. I think some of the matchups at middleweight are, maybe a little more interesting, but then you have such a dominant champion like Hamzat that kind of just shuts it down. But like, Fluffy's a good contender. Strickland's a good contender. Brandon Allen's a good contender. I think it's might be like, as a whole better than light heavyweight. Um, so yeah, I think we'll go B tier with that one. Okay. Next, we just did middleweight. We're gonna do welterweight. Okay, we have Leon Edwards representing welterweight. I did not make the tier list, so don't get mad at me. Anyways, Leon Edwards welterweight. Welterweight is easily the most stacked division right now. It's insane right now. It's welterweight's going crazy. Another division where title has been changing hands like crazy. What Usman to Leon to Bilal to JDM to now Islam. 5 different champions. That's exciting to me. On top of that, all the upcoming contenders, they can't even really decide, decisively who's getting the next title shot, right? We have Islam currently as champion, even though we have Leon, representing this tier list. You have JDM, right, who just lost the title, still a great contender. Carlos Pratas, another great contender. Ian Gary, great contender. Michael Morales, great contender. Sean Brady just lost, but he's still up there for sure. Kamaru Usman is now in the mix. Got a win over Buckley. On top of that, Buckley is probably another win away. You could throw Shavkat in there, but they just took Shavkat out of the rankings. But still, that's another name. Like, all of these guys could really get a title shot. Or at least a win away from getting a title shot. So I think with that being said, welterweight's S tier right now. Welterweight is S tier. After welterweight, we're going with lightweight. Okay. Representing lightweight right now on this tier list is Islam. Even though he is our current welterweight champion, Islam is representing the lightweight division for this video. Okay. Lightweight. Lightweight's always been a banger. It always has been a banger. Right now it's kind of weird. You have Paddy and Gaethje, just fought. Gaethje won. He's up there, and then you have Max BMF title. Just beat or he's about to fight Carlos Pratas, or not Carlos Pratas. He's about to fight Charles Oliveira. That's gonna be a sick fight, BMF title. Arman Sarukian, definitely should be fighting for a title soon. Lightweight's good. Lightweight's really good. I don't know if I would put it at S though. I think welterweight's a little more exciting right now, a little more stacked. We have just a lot of rematches. Ilya already beat Charles. He already beat Max. I think he beats Gaethje pretty easily. The Sarukian fight is interesting. Great division. Has been for so long, really, since, the only time it was lightweight was really not great was in the early eras, the Jens Pulver eras and whatnot. But yeah, lightweight's doing great right now. Like I said, has been for a while. So yeah, with lightweight, I think we're gonna go A tier. We are doing featherweights. Featherweight current champion right now is Alexander Volkanovski. Okay, right now we have Ilya representing the featherweight division, even though he is our lightweight champion. Featherweight. It's, we have the Lerone Murphy Mozavar fight coming up. 2 undefeated prospects. Winner's gonna fight Volk. That's cool, But other than that, the only other thing going on over there is Jean Silva. We got 2 fights with Diego Lopez. Really didn't need the second one, to be honest, as much as I like Diego Lopez. But yeah, have Yair still lurking up there. Yair just is able to keep himself within that, top rankings for so long and just not being active. Featherweight's good. It's not like lightweight. I think it's a good B tier. It's a good B tier. You still have some fights up there that could happen. Some good title fights. Contender wise, nothing too crazy. But yeah, I think we're gonna go with B tier. for featherweight. Okay. Next, bantamweight. So for the longest time, I always said bantamweight was the best division. I think it's kind of changed now. I mean, the title has changed hands a lot as of recently. You know, we're seeing the same guys kind of like juggling through each other. You know, the O'Malley's, Peter Yan's, Marab, Umar is now getting in the mix there. Corey Sandhagen. You know, there's a few fights you want to see there, right? I still want to see O'Malley versus Sandhagen for sure. Umar Peter Yan is sick. There are some good contenders coming up. You know, you guys have guys like Peyton Talbot. You have, I think, isn't Ilya Toporia's brother fighting in that division? I believe he is. Wellmaker also in that division. So it's strong. So I think we're going to go bantamweight A with lightweight. Okay. Flyweight, another division, hurting for so long, dude. It was hurting for so long. And now it's picking up. Pantoja lost his belt against Joshua Van off of a total fluke, right? But still at that, I think it's exciting. You know, you guys got like Manel Kopp, Tetsuro Taira, Steve Ursig. Like, there's some exciting guys in there. I think flyweight is. I mean, the only one thing about flyweight is I heard that they only have like 30 fighters. Like they're like heavyweight, where they just don't have that many contenders in general. So I think that's why you see a lot of guys getting quick title shots at flyweight. I don't think that necessarily means it's not a great division, but it's definitely not going to be up there at the top. Flyweight, I think flyweight, I'd probably put it B. B. Go through this real quick. UFC weight class tier list. S tier, we got welterweight. Okay. A tier, lightweight and bantamweight. B tier, we have we have middleweight, featherweight, and flyweight all together. C, we have light heavyweight, and D, we have heavyweight. Okay, so you let me know if you agree with that, or if you don't. Either way is fine with me.